Hello everyone, I'm the Nerdy Fool and welcome back to more Baldur's Gate 3. We've just finished taking out the Goblin Camp and then we had our celebrations at night. And so we are now done with the Grove. We have Halsin who has joined our camp, though we've not put him on our team yet. And now we have to decide what we want to do next. So we have up here, finding the Githyanki Patrol, to try and find the Githyanki Creche. And then we can go through the mountain pass to get to the towers that Halston has recommended we go to. Or we can travel through the Underdark to get to the towers. And then we still have heading back down here to the tea house to take on Auntie Ethel. I think first we'll head up this way though, just because it's some more unknown that we can explore before we have to go get ourselves killed by the hag. Also, did we not fully explore over here? No, that looks basically explored. Not sure why it's not fully filled in. Oh, right, we saw this flaming town keep whatever over here that we wandered away from. So yeah, let's head back that way.
At the ready.
That was over here, I suppose? Or was it up here? I think it might have been up here, so we'll have to climb up. Oh, was there something to be spotted? That usually means there was some hidden thing. Yes. Well, let's dig it up. Lime, lemon, and lichen dye. Okay. Then let's go up here. Okay. I think this is all the gnolls we've already killed. But the random explosion of guts there makes me worried that something might be happening. Let's see. We want to keep going mainly east. So this path.
No traps, please.
Here we go. We haven't explored this place yet. We saw it was on fire and then decided to just bail on it and deal with it later. Joaquin's Rest. So what's going on here? Hopefully we didn't miss anything by leaving it alone. I'm hoping it kind of just stayed in the same state rather than getting worse with the fire. Dead Drow Raider. Flaming Fist. Dead Drow. Flaming Fist. We won't loot the Flaming Fist members.
He of the unsleeping eyes, grant me the might to carry this burden. Grant me the faith to face darkness without fear.
What else happened here? My condolences to you. Looks like he wasn't cut out to be a Flaming Fist. Harsh. What else happened here?
A massacre. Drow and goblins slaughtered the lot. Please, just leave me be.
I guess I shall. Sorry for your loss.
What's inside? I hear shouting. Excellent armor. Strange place to find it.
Is that excellent armor? Not particularly. I should probably figure out what they're doing and help them, rather than looting all the things.
Can't you see the inn is burning? Help or get out of the way!
Okay.
We'll never put this fire out. You're better off helping anyone trapped inside.
Grand Duke Ravengard could be inside. Don't just stand there. Push!
Grand Duke Ravengard.
Yes! The hero of Baldur's Gate!
He could be trapped! Help us get through!
What happened to this place?
Goblins and drow happened. Now push, damn it!
Pushing's not really my forte, but sure, I shall attempt to help you. Please give me some guidance. There it is, we got the 10. Guidance saved the day. Yep, I'm awesome.
Inside, hurry! We don't have much time. Can you hear me?
Just gonna toss down a save as we run into a burning building.
Stay where you are! We don't have much time! Find out! Help!
Okay, let's go upstairs because apparently there's someone trapped. And I don't trust these random guards to be able to save the day on their own.
The heat coming off that door. Opening it could spell trouble.
Someone help!
Oh, we've got someone else trapped over here.
Here goes nothing.
Whoa, did I just fall? Why? Somehow I ended up way over here downstairs. Oh, you are gonna be in trouble. Okay, we're gonna run through. Yep. Try and help with that. Nope, not good enough. I guess I should have gone alone because my allies are going to super die in these flames. There we go. Well, I successfully moved it, but you died too quick. Sorry, Benrin. Alright, we are super burning to death. Well, I tried, but the instant flames that started, I'm not really sure what I was supposed to do about that. Okay, we want to help her, but we can't do anything about this broken door, it seems.
Stop wasting time.
How do we get in there then? Possibly we can sneak around. You shouting in here doesn't help. There's no route to get in, as far as I can tell. How else? Yeah, we gotta get through this area. So...
Great God, Helm. Allow us peace in this plane and beyond. Teach us care when we would be reckless. Teach us certainty when we would have doubt. So it is spoken.
yeah, we gotta go through
So is it
here, I
done.
think, to get to her. So, hopefully we don't die overly much. Feel a little bad about that guy who died in the fire, but I did my best. The weird falling down a floor. Not sure what the deal was there.
Great God, Helm.
Don't burn yourself.
Allow us peace in this
Can you
plane
move
and
this?
beyond. Teach us care when we would be reckless. Teach us certainty when we would have doubt.
Not really.
So it is spoken.
Break this, please.
So is it.
Yeah, I don't know why we fell through the floor. But that certainly killed our chance of saving that guy.
Great guard helm.
Another step forward.
Okay, that gets us in here.
We would have doubt. So it is spoken.
Then, do we have any means of jumping or getting up here? No.
Great guard helm. Hey ho. Teachers care when they would be reckless.
We have you drag this
Have doubt. So it is spoken.
here. And we try and stack up these a bit. Can we not jump on top of the boxes?
Allow us peace in this plane and beyond. Teachers care.
There we go. Hopefully everyone else can follow.
So it is spoken. So is it done.
Yes. Yep.
Shouldn't have wished to
We
live
got
in
you.
Interesting times. Seems simple enough.
Great guard helm.
I'm trapped! Someone open this door!
Watch your back.
Starian, lockpick it, please.
Should be easy.
In here!
Yes, we know. I'm trapped in here. Help.
At least things have stayed interesting.
There you go.
Come! I'm afraid proper thanks must wait. We can talk when you get me out of here.
Okay.
Light on my feet.
Then I guess follow us.
Great guard helm. Allow us to care when we would be reckless. To certainty when we would have doubt. So it is spoken.
Fresh air. At last. You honor your clan, sir. I'm in your debt.
Counselor, are you all right?
Takes more than mere fire to break me, Yuva. Now listen close, Fist. Duty calls. Drow have taken Grand Duke Alder Ravengard westward, if my eyes and ears can be believed. Gauntlet, report to the man and send for reinforcements. We must find the Duke.
On your command, Counselor.
The rest of you, count the dead. Take word of their sacrifice to this city. And you, I must ask again for your aid. Please, rescue Ravengard from his drow captors. The Council will reward you for your effort. May I trust you'll see it through?
Why entrust this to me? You have others at your command. The Absolute's cult is based at Moonrise Tower. That's where they'll have taken the Duke. Who is this Duke? Ravengard? Ravengard's a champion of the people of Baldur's Gate. I owe no fealty to some upper city toff. Harsh. I'll rescue the Duke. You have my word. You'll have to find somebody else for the job. There is a lot of options here. Why entrust this to me? You have others at your command.
By the time aid arrives, it might be too late. You've the heart of a dragon and the will of a hero. Tell me I can count on you.
The Absolute's cult is based at Moonrise Tower. That's where they'll have taken the Duke.
Moonrise Towers, along the old road. That place is cursed. Few could survive there, unless darker forces are at work. This was no random attack. The Grand Duke was their target.
Ravengard's a champion of the people of Baldur's Gate. I guess it seems weird if we know this and she knows this. It seems like a weird statement to make. But I'm hoping we'll get a bit more lore about who this Ravengard is. I guess we could just ask who Duke Ravengard is. Even though if we're a Baldurian, we should already know, apparently. But who is Duke Ravengard?
The invisible force holding Baldur's Gate together. Without him, the city's collapse is certain. I fear that may have been the intention of those who abducted him.
Okay. I will search for him. It sounds like we are going to there anyway. So if we find him when we go to Moonrise Tower, we'll of course rescue him.
Thank you. And should your courage falter, remember the Duke's generosity. Approach the towers with care. The land itself has been swallowed in shadow. I will seek reinforcements and join you when I can. Fist, to work.
Okay.
Teacher's certainty when we would have doubt. So it is spoken, and so is it
Go away,
done.
messages. I want to read this. We learned that the Grand Duke was captured by Drow and taken westward. We receive the Sparky Points.
Great God,
Electric Blood. When the wielder deals damage using this weapon, they gain 2 lightning charges.
Teacher's certainty when we would
When the
have
wielder
doubt.
deals damage
So
with
it
this
is
weapon, they gain 2
spoken,
lightning charges with the
and so
Jolt
is it
Shooter
done.
or a
Great God,
quarterstaff.
allow us peace in this plane and beyond. Teach us care when we would be reckless. Teach us
No,
certainty
the spell
when we would
sparkler.
have doubt. So it is spoken, and so
'Kay.
is it done.
I was like, that's a ordinary quarterstaff. Spell Sparkler is also a quarterstaff. When the wielder deals damage with a spell or cantrip, they gain 2 lightning charges. Definitely going to take that one then.
Allow us peace in this
Lightning
plane
charges,
and
as I
beyond.
recall, means that we do more damage with lightning attacks. If you gain 5... No, come back. If you gain 5 charges, they're consumed the next time you deal damage, and you deal an additional 1 to 8 lightning damage. And lightning damage is going to be very good for us. So we will grab this staff to replace our quarterstaff. And then we just pick up tons of lightning charges whenever we cast spells. That all sounds awesome. So let's equip this. We'll have to see how it goes in actual play. But it sounds really good.
Great God, help. Allow us peace in
Alright,
this
now we
plane
need to do all
and
the looting we were wanting to do before we got interrupted by things being on fire.
have doubt. So it is spoken, and so is it done.
Please don't light yourselves on fire, people. Shadowheart. Oh, it's no longer stealing to loot the Flaming Fist. Hey, idiot. You left a snot rag on my kitchen table. I haven't thrown it out yet. A lot of times I want to push you into a pit of snakes, but sometimes you say something so stupid and funny I think about it for days. Don't panic. Let's talk when you're home. Be safe out there. Rhea. Wow.
Open up.
Lots of food. I will gladly take it all.
Something over there.
We spotted something back here. Hopefully we see it again when we explore the back.
That might be worth a look.
Oh, burrow hole. We might have just seen the other side of the burrow hole, which is not particularly useful to us. Can you guys stop walking through the fire, please? No? You're just gonna keep walking in fire? The choice. Not the choice I would go with.
Great God, helm. Allow us peace in this plane and beyond. Teach us care when we would be reckless.
Seriously. Stay out of the fire, guys.
So it is spoken, and so is it done.
We've got Jake's Encyclopedia of Eels. Forward. No one wants to read about eels, eh? You stuck-up candle-keep gits can keep your book on magic and demons and celestial bodies. People are practical folk, and they want to read practical things. Can't make a pie out of stars, can you? No, eels is important. Right, let's get one thing straight. Giant lightning eels? Not technical eels. They look like them, sure, and everyone calls them eels, but the shape of the head, the bone structure? You can't tell me that's the same as a giant moray. Now, can you catch eels? Well, everywhere, from Neverwinter to El Terrell to Talimport. you can find an eel, but where do they breed and how? Well, you probably heard the stories that they're just snakes that learn to swim, or they're baby leviathans, or they're underdark spies, but that's all bunkum. They breed in the Sea of Moonshae, I'm sure, and then swim all over Faerun, and if those pricks in Candlekeep give me the money to sail there, I'd be able to prove it. But no, they're too busy studying demon puzzle boxes and mumbling about whatever Alondo said years ago. Bet Al couldn't tie a good fishing knot for nothing. The book carries on like this for several pages before finally returning to the topic of eels. Okay. Portrait of the Red Prince. I think the Red Prince is from Divinity Original Sin. So, another portrait from that game.
Great God, Helm. Allow us peace in this plane and beyond. Teach us care when we would be reckless. Teach us certainty when we would have doubt. So it is spoken, and so is it done.
No cause for alarm, the book says in a burning building. An illustration of a burning city introduces this book's frenzied summary of Elturgard's recent history. People of the Sword Coast, there's no cause for alarm. You have no doubt heard of the harrowing events that befell the city of Elturel, an entire city dispatched to the Hells. Perhaps you've also heard the deranged gossip and rumors that a similar cataclysmic atrocity may befall the city of Baldur's Gate. Have no fear. The so-called holy city of Elturel has in fact long been a foul pit of devil worshippers. From the ruling classes to the common folk, the citizens were all touched by the infernal. Whether it was in their blood from birth or they were seduced by its power, they were evil to their core. Elturel invited its own doom. Baldur's Gate is far from perfect, but anyone who believes the rot runs as deep as an Elturel is either mad or an Elturgardian propagandist. The Fist will defend our city, with their very lives if they must, and I promise you that no infernal conspiracies infect the minds and souls of our noble dukes and patriarchs. A history of contempt. Have we already forgotten that before... Why does the screen keep shaking? Have we already forgotten that before the latest madness, Elturel was infested with the undead? Should we forget the aggressive expansion of Elturgard? They have never been our friends. Vigilance will protect us. Do not be alarmed.
So it is spoken, and so is it done. God, allow us peace in this
Yeah, I don't know what the shaking is.
when we would be reckless.
Hopefully it's not a problem.
Would have doubt. So it is spoken.
Case file number 846.
Let's see.
Probably classified, so let's read it. Baldur's Gate versus Flynn Silver. Case for prosecution. Master Silver did, with forethought and without malice, kill William Lister and Simon Simi Trent at their home as part of an ungodly ritual to honor the dead three, or one of the dead three, the gods Bane, Baal, and Mirkil. Case for defense. I don't know nothing about any gods. All I know is Bill and Simi were trying to cut me out of our deal, and they got what they had coming. But those symbols and stuff, and how their guts was arranged, I don't know nothing. Verdict, guilty. Sentence, death. Commuted to banishment, so as not to anger higher powers. Household prayer, I believe we've read several times. Yeah. Everyone has that same household prayer written down. Seems strange, but I guess it's a common prayer. Can you stop hurting yourselves? Get out of the fire. We do have more lootables there, though. Again, get out of the fire. Is this locked? It doesn't look like it. Okay. Man, the shaking screen is certainly a thing. So we're gonna walk over here because we are slightly fireproof. Ah, nothing of note. Shame. Definitely not worth it. And we can't do anything about this broken door. Oh, we can, in fact. Wish we'd realized that when we were trying to rescue people. Hopefully when this is broken, we can actually just walk through here. We can. Well, that might have been a way to save this guy if we'd broken that door rather than going around.
Oh, I could go for a good
Carla,
meal.
can you break this? Perfect.
Still breathing, despite everything.
So we can go out that way.
Moving ahead.
There's a lot of stuff in here, but I don't think we'll be able to get to any of it because of the fire. Yeah. Anything that I desperately want? Gilded chest, wooden chest. I mean, I could risk it. The Approachable East, Volume 3. Get out of the fire, people. I know that Gur, as traveling folk with reputation for fortune traveling, but you guys, get out of the fire.
What's cooking?
Come on, guys. Nope. Don't walk back into the fire,
Have a lot on my mind.
you lunatics.
Well,
Alright. I know the Gur is traveling folk with reputation for fortune telling, but you only start to know a people when you sit down and share tale. At the side of the road, over a pot of bubbling stew, they told me that they were children of Selûne, and claim a history stretching back to ancient Rashaman itself. Gur legend tells of two young Wichlaran witches who refused to follow the instructions of their elders. In frustration, the older witches turned the young maidens into songbirds and locked them in golden cage, saying if they refused to learn, at least they could make music. But the Wichlaran escaped and flew across Faerun. Eventually exhausted, they landed in the garden of a cleric, who blessed them in the name of Selûne, breaking the curse and transforming them back into human form. Since then, they have been Selûne's children. All Gur people trace their line back to these young maidens, indeed. Some Gur matriarchs even take maiden as a title. Of course, as the beloved of Selûne, they no longer practice the Wichlaran's witchcraft, but some say it remains in their blood, that it lets them catch glimpses of the future. It was a magnificent tale and some excellent stew, but was any of it true? I shall investigate when I reach Rashaman. Perhaps they tell a different story. Oh, we did not actually grab that. Well, I don't think I want to try this room, even though there is some trunks and whatnot that might have valuables. Just don't want to try getting through there. Actually, do we have jars of water? I think I sold all of them, or most of them. But if I did still have them, we could throw them to try and put out some of the flames. But it looks like we don't, so
path lies before me.
gonna ignore that. Ah. We have a water barrel here.
Wanna dance?
Arlek, can you move this up the stairs? Or potentially put it in your inventory. Okay.
Soldier?
So set this down. Did you just broke it here on the floor? Outside of the fire? Good job.
No one stopped me yet.
That was exactly what I was wanting you to do. Thank you.
Mind my stab.
I try, you know? But sometimes my companions are just very foolish. We could grab a couple more water barrels and try and
More for me.
deal with some of that fire, but it's not worth the effort. Empty bottles, don't care. There was, you know, wine in the wine racks. There we go. That's valuable. Alright, try not to hurt yourself too much. Oh, is the fire spreading? It seems to be. Come on. Alright, let's get out of here. We're getting too hurt by the fire.
Teach us care when we would be reckless. Teach us certainty when we would have doubt. So it is spoken, and so it is done.
Much longer.
Come on, people. Karlak, Astarion,
What's the story?
Great God,
get out here.
allow us peace in this plane and beyond.
No, don't run back in, Shadowheart. You are nearly dead.
Teach us certainty when
Oh,
we would
please,
have
no.
doubt.
Guys,
So it is
guys.
spoken, and so is it done.
Thank you. Stop lighting yourselves on fire.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Alright, short rest.
Better than nothing.
Get some of our health back.
Can't give up now.
Teach us care when we would
What's
be
in here?
My companions are a bunch of nutters.
So it is spoken, and so is it done.
Like, I want to explore these burning buildings, but... making a bunch of really poor choices with exactly how we path around. I'm hoping I don't just get us killed by them wandering into
These boots
Fire.
have seen everything.
So it is spoken, and so is it done.
Stained book. Read your inner Goliath. Not knee grabber, half shanks, stones cast by your enemies designed to keep you down, or stepping stones so you can rise above. Inside every gnome lies an inner Goliath. By setting aside doubt, negativity, and a modest subscription fee, you can learn to grow inside and out. Details over leaf. Don't delay. Harness your hidden height, and watch your enemies shrink before you.
Great God, help.
Sure.
Teach us care when we would be reckless. Teach us
Anything of use?
we would have doubt. So it is spoken, and so is it done.
Don't need the soap. What else do we have of value in here,
Great God, help.
if anything?
In this plane and beyond. Teach us care.
Fables of Faerun, the Daring Dwagar. I think we've already read that one.
So it is spoken, and so is it done.
A is for Azuth and other gods. Alright. I think that's basically everything. I feel bad that we were unable to save this guy, but he just died way too fast. Like, the time it took us to remove the board on top of him, the fire just raced across the whole room. So, sorry, Benern.
No time to rest.
We tried.
Teach us care when we would be reckless. Teach us certainty when we would have
How much
doubt.
farther can I
So it
go?
is spoken.
Okay, that's... I think both of these buildings resolved. You guys are probably going to choose to walk in the fire, so I'm going to try and jump over and hope my companions follow. Jump, don't just walk across, please. Nope. Please don't set yourselves on fire. Starion, get off the fire. Over this way, dude. No? You just want to be difficult? Come over here.
Let's move. On my way.
Okay.
What's inside?
Whenever companions don't follow for whatever reason. I don't know what the deal is.
That's curious.
Well, we've got a lot of water jars that we've picked up recently. So we could potentially put out some of the fire. If I care enough. Don't think I do, though. There's 3 more. That was a moldy carrot. We don't need moldy carrots. Don't think there's anything back there. Figure I'll just search through this entire complex of anything of value, and then we'll move on elsewhere.
Surprised this hay hasn't gone up in flames yet. Surprised this hay hasn't gone up in flames yet.
Other people search?
Hey there. I'm ready. You'd think some starving beast would have eaten this hay by now.
Well, I think we're all failing our perception check.
Feed for the beasts.
Yep, we all failed.
Stop me yet. Surprised this hay hasn't gone up in flames yet.
Probably something of note in there, but we
Swift as
all
my
failed
feet
it.
can carry me. Let's have a look.
Someone's moving around in there.
Well, if that's the case, we'll hold off on going in there until we search everywhere else first. I don't have to speak with animal.
Horns lowered in your direction.
Please don't attack me. Animal handling. Come on. There we go. Interpret its behavior, which seems aggressive.
His hide twitches, every muscle primed to bolt. He's terrified.
Persuasion, hold your hands out peacefully, or intimidation, square your stance and face him directly. We will try and persuade him that we are peaceful. Animal friendship. I don't want to waste a first level spell. We'll use friends. Why not? It's a cantrip. Means that he could theoretically realize that we enchanted him afterwards, but it's an animal. I doubt he's gonna notice. If he does, that's gonna be a little weird. Didn't need it.
The ox calms, his tail swishing a satisfied arc.
Yeah, we're all friends here. Now let's back off before he realizes we've enchanted him, in case he does. Let's save before we wander in here, because apparently there's someone moving around. That is a lot of flaming barrels. Fire wine, not... Okay, I thought it was actually, like, intentionally flame items and to burn this place down. But that doesn't seem to be the case. A lot of rotten stuff, which is a strange thing to have in storage.
You
Hey
spot
there.
a man crouching between the shelves, just as he spots you.
How? There's no way for us to deal with that peacefully? You just decided to kill yourself? Well now. We are in a lot of trouble. So let's split this. Starion, you want to throw this at your guys' feet. Oh, that ox is... Are you seriously not going to throw it? So yes, the ox is getting ready to attack us, so apparently it did realize that we enchanted it. Astarion, seriously, dude. Throw it. I don't know why you didn't throw it. Hello? Throw. I have no idea what's going on. Are you willing to throw it at them? Are you willing to run back out here? Yes. Although this is all on fire as well. I did not realize the fire spread that far. Well, I have no idea what Astarion's doing. Can we throw, or are we all unable to throw stuff? No, it's just Astarion who won't. Fantastic. Then I guess give that to Shadowheart.
Let's finish this.
You throw water at your guys' feet. So you won't burn.
Hungry for the slaughter.
Right. Give that to you again. Now that you've moved elsewhere. No, you're just super bugged out. Fantastic. Then give that to Karlak.
I smell blood.
To throw it at your feet so that you don't burn. Okay. We are all no longer standing in fire, and that is what matters. Wish we could have talked to that guy rather than... I'm wondering if the ox going hostile is what caused him to skip any option to communicate with us and just go straight to killing us all with fire. Why are all of these highlighted?
Well, so much for peace.
Go a little bit farther in. The ox wants to attack us. He can go through fire. Oh, right. You are... Yeah. You can't rot. I'm assuming... Yep, you don't have advantage. So just shoot it. No, you're not willing to do anything. Astarion is super bugged at the moment, it seems. Are you willing to drink a potion? Can you at least do that? Nope. Alright. Astarion's super bugged. Fantastic. A healing word on Astarion. Or do we pull back more safety. Nope, you can't do anything? Come on.
This is gonna feel good.
Like, I feel bad killing this ox, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
No surrender.
Go up front, try and protect Astarion. Now will you attack? Yes. I think he's gotten out of whatever bug state he was in. That is good. Then drink a potion, if you're willing. Nope, he's not willing. I hope after this fight, whatever's going on resolves itself there.
Let's go. The hammer's gonna fall.
There. Immune to burning. That's nice. Astarion.
On my way.
I don't know what on earth is wrong with you.
I'll just help myself.
But okay. The fire seems to have gone out. Let's do another short rest. This whole area with all the fire is not... I'm not a big fan.
One day I'll catch a break.
And certainly whatever happened here that caused that guy to launch his suicide attack, also not a fan. Is there really nothing of value in here? Doesn't seem to be. Nope. Ooh, we have a trap door that leads somewhere. Wonder if that's what the guy was protecting with his life. But again, you would think we would have time to speak to him to give him a signal of whether we are someone who is allowed access to that trapdoor. Because surely if he's a guard, there's some communication, hand sign, whatever, something we could have done to let him know that we are allowed, friendly, etc., so he didn't murder us. I'm not sure I want to go down there at the moment because of how injured we are. We're not that badly injured. Astarion is. You're not following us, but you're also not set. I think Astarion is super bugged at the moment. Crouch, uncrouch.
Let's get going.
Because we're walking around here. He's not set up to not follow us. He's just choosing not to. If I separate you and then put you back on the team.
Time to press ahead.
Are you going to follow? No. What is wrong with you? Hello?
Yes.
He's stuck in some, like, weird state. And I don't know why. Well, I'm gonna save and reload and hope that fixes whatever is wrong with him. Because this isn't working out where he's not able to do whatever he needs to do. So let's quit, reload, and hope it fixes whatever was going wrong there. There we go. looks like that fixed whatever was wrong with Astarion, so he's following the team again. Okay, so we definitely couldn't go into an unknown, potentially dangerous location while Astarion was uncooperative, but now that he's willing to cooperate, do we want to risk whatever is down here? We have all of our spell slots. We can't do any more short rests because we've lit ourselves on fire too many times. But we could have Astarion drink some healing potions. There we go. He's not actually healing. Hello? Varric was drinking Astarion's healing potions. What?
Don't touch me.
Okay, activate Astarion. You drink your healing potions. There we go. I guess I had Varric activated. I just assumed clicking on the ones in Astarion's inventory, but obviously it shows Varric, which I'm sure it did before and I didn't pay attention. Okay. Toss down a save, and then let's go down here and see what dangers await us. Again, they had a guard, which implies that there's going to be people down here that are probably going to be hostile. Yeah, we've got a whole big storage area.
Very well.
We're totally gonna die, aren't we? There's food, though. That's always good news.
There's a breeze down here. Wonder where it's coming from.
I don't see any people. The breeze, though, implies that there is a secret passageway the air is getting through. It's not visible, just on its own. At least that's what I assume they're implying. More water jugs? Sure. Are we gonna run into more fire? Don't need the bottles. Engraved key. The outline of a flying dragon is carved into the key's handle, found in a cellar in Joaquin's Rest. Inroads by arms dealer Gortash. Nine Fingers. Here follows a report on the inroads upstart smuggler Enver Gortash has been making on illicit arms trade in the Chionthar Valley. Though Inroads badly understates the case, annexation would be more apt. The former black market leaders, the Knights of the Shield, and outside the city, the Zentarum, have largely been supplanted by Gortash's operation. Illegal arms have never been a major component of the guild's business, but given his apparent ambitions, it would be unwise to assume that Gortash will stop there. He bears watching closely. Bursar Ukhtar. Alright, let's go here, open this up, and send all this to camp as usual. Free up some more encumbrance. It is tempting to install a mod just to give us more carrying capacity. I know that such mods exist, and I want to loot all the things, but I also don't want to play a modded game, and so I'm fighting myself on that. Blank canvas, don't care about that.
Look at that.
That's probably what the key we found goes to. Secret doorway. Hidden stairs. Ooh, with a teleporter. Nope, I didn't mean to talk to you.
Something?
No, I don't. Sorry. Trying to click on this crate. So this is a big operation here. And it just tossed down an autosave. And this is referred to as Zhentarim Hideout. Zhentarim, we know, are kind of underground smugglers. Generally not good people. So apparently we have found a secret lair of theirs, which they're probably not going to be happy when they find out we found them. We'll just take all of your food.
That's far enough. What's your business down here? Answer honestly and maybe we'll kill you clean.
Stealth, slip back into the shadows. Intimidation, stand down, I go where I please. Persuasion, I don't want trouble, I just want to trade. Or detect thoughts, read her mind. This isn't the worm detect thoughts, since she isn't infected. So it would just be a normal detect thoughts, of which we have a -1. Persuasion or intimidation? Probably persuasion. Yeah. I don't want trouble, we're just here to do some trade. Nat 20. Critical success.
Trade with what? Your life was ours the moment you walked in here, but maybe I'll let you buy it back. I have a job needs doing. We've disarmed the traps. Come down.
Okay. Apparently there were traps. Perception failed. I'm hoping that's perception for traps that are already turned off. Yes. Are there multiple traps or just a single trap? Multiple traps. Varric can't spot anything, apparently. Zhentarim note.
Something's on my mind.
Hi,
I don't
Garias.
want to keep Zarys waiting. Believe me.
Okay.
Let's see what this does.
Don't get comfortable.
The explosives are more volatile than a Dragonborn's belch, and they cost more than most of your worth, so stop messing with them. It took me half the day to attach the mines to the ceiling, and somebody took one down and lobbed it down the elevator shaft. If you're going to waste resources, Zarys would remind you that you are resources, and she's not above throwing you down the shaft. And do you really want to risk attracting the attention of whatever might be at the bottom of that shaft? We're professionals. Act like it, or I'll break your fingers.
There's no need for this. Free me now, and I'll see that my
Okay.
patron rewards you. I need only tell her it's a gambling debt. It's happened before.
So Zarys is up there. Seems she's in charge. I'm just gonna keep saving before we do something dumb that's gonna get us into a fight with all these people. Because I'm kind of expecting that to happen. This is a big cave. You guys have a lot going on here. Yeah, we can see like half a dozen people, but I'm betting there's more elsewhere. Hey, Brem, what do you have to say?
Well, don't you cut a fine figure? Want your portrait done? If you have the gold, my pet artist will make you a most heroical likeness.
You have a pet artist?
Let's say we're his patrons, yeah? Found him wandering the wilds alone. He needs protection. And if his paintings cover our costs, so much the better, eh?
Protection. It sounds a bit more like kidnapping. Sounds fair. I'll take a portrait then. Do you have anything else to trade? Yeah, it sounds like kidnapping.
Are you looking to buy him? I'm open to offers, mate. Threats? Not so much.
I didn't threaten. I just asked. Fine, I'll buy him. How much? We can skip threats and go straight to blades if you like. If he's as talented as you say, someone will be looking for him. Yeah, if he's as talented as you say, someone will likely be looking for him. Have you considered that? Hello, Steam. Thanks for just giving me a random alert. Go away. DC 20. I did not pay attention to that because Steam gave me a random alert, but we're back. DC 20, we've got a +7. Did it show? Yes, +7 plus a D4. So, a bit less than a 50-50 chance. We'll roll again. Yeah, 8 to 11. There we go.
These artsy tossers always have friends in high places. That's why they're valuable. But, yeah, might be we've drawn enough attention to this place. Take the money, bastard, if he means that much to you. That is crap would sell anyway.
There's no need for this.
Did we just... For you?
See that my patron rewards you. I need only tell her it's a...
I can't say I've ever been bought before. How much did I fetch? No, don't tell me. There's nothing so depressing as learning one's true value. Well, you should at least know what you've paid for. I am the Oscar Fevras, at your service.
I have not heard of you. Never heard of you. I'm Varric. Excellent. When will I get my reward? Don't worry, the Oscar Fevras didn't cost me a single coin. Or what will you do with your freedom? Do we insult him first? What will you do with your freedom?
Oh, run crying back to my patron, I expect. My betrothed, I should say. Assuming Lady Janeth still wishes to marry me after our little, falling out.
You recall a recent scandal. A patriarch of Baldur's Gate who wished to marry a commoner.
Your Lady Janeth's runaway groom? What happened? I don't care about your love life. I just want my reward. Your Lady Janeth's runaway groom?
I did not run away. A date was never set. There were complications. Before my fame, my patron, there was another woman. One I planned to spend my life with. But when Lady Janeth offered me a future, well, it felt only right to mention my past. Right, but unwise. I was forced to retreat into the countryside, to paint and to clear my head, to choose, I suppose.
Truly horrifying dilemma. And what choice did you make? All I care about is getting paid. What choice did you make? I'm curious.
Oh, absolutely none. Fame and wealth suit me very well, no doubt. And yet, I think of that first love, and I hesitate. Likely I'm going mad. Regardless, we have more immediate concerns. Your reward once I've returned to the city, for one. Say, I don't suppose you could spare some coin, could you? Ease the discomforts of the road some.
Huh. So I've just freed you. Potentially I could have paid to free him, but we managed to get through it without paying. But now he's wanting us to give him coin, and then I guess we hope that when we get to Baldur's Gate, there'll be a reward that's more than what we pay here. Nothing to spare. Give him 200 gold. Or I'll give you a serious discomfort to deal with if you don't get going now. I'm hopeful that whatever reward we get is more if we give him the 200 now. I don't know, obviously. But 200 is not that much compared to the 5,000 gold we have, more or less. So here, have 200 gold, and hopefully our reward is better later.
A hero to the hilt.
Double disapproves, Karlach approves.
Beneath my brush, you'll live forever. Until Baldur's Gate, then.
Alright.
Better to the fire than the fist.
We'll get up to talk to the boss soon.
You seem a nice soul. I'm glad we didn't have to kill you.
I am glad too. I might have fought them to try and rescue their prisoner, because hero and all that, but now that we've rescued him, it's like, okay, we don't really need to fight them anymore, it seems.
Apologies for trying to kill you before.
You're the one who threw the fireball, so you didn't die in that fire, apparently. I don't know how you survived it, because the whole thing went up. But okay. I guess he had that planned out well, so he was able to sneak down here while we were catching fire. Hi, Zaris. What's up?
Not many can talk their way into a Zhentarim outpost. I could use someone with your skills. Interested in a job?
Maybe. I'd rather know who I'm working for first. The Zhentarim. Lots of explosives, planning a war. A job. You were ready to kill me a moment ago. Depends what it is. I'm just here to trade. I have my own concerns. I'd rather know who I'm working for first. Tell me about the Zhentarim.
We're the finest mercenaries on the coast. We can provide you with anything. For a price.
Okay. Wait, so what are you? Merchants or mercenaries? A bit of both. With a seedy past. What's the job you mentioned? Doesn't sound like a group I want to get involved with. We'll ask, are you merchants or mercenaries?
If you've got coin to spend and problems to solve, the Zen will relieve you of both. But today I'm offering work. Not looking for it.
What's the job you mentioned?
Some of our people are missing. More importantly, so is their cargo. Find them. Keep them alive if you can. Failing that, just bring that shipment back. Unopened.
So... yeah, already found them, they're dead. Ages ago, when we fought some gnolls, it was Zhentarim that was there fighting the gnolls before we got to them. And I think they all died in that gnoll fight. And so we then opened their cargo. So... yeah. We can't bring you the cargo unopened because it's already been opened. But I don't think I want to tell her that. Already found them, they're dead. What's important about this cargo? Alright, I'll do it. Sounds shady. I'd rather not get involved. Already found them. They're dead.
God damn it. What about the shipment?
It was opened by someone else. Totally. Give her the flask we found inside the chest. So it's the flask that she's interested in. We think. Do we admit that we've already looted the chest by giving her the flask? Do we want to give her the flask? Because the flask said it had something dangerous inside or something or other, which is why I've been just carefully carrying it around. Do we want to give that to the Zentarum? I'm curious to see where it goes, so let's give her the flask that we had inside we found inside the chest.
You opened the shipment.
Sorry?
You've killed me. You've bloody killed us all. Damned if I won't return the favor. Lads, kill him.
Uh-huh. Okay. Sure. I thought honesty would work out in my favor, but clearly not. Can you get up this ladder, or are they blocking your way? You apparently can. Good. Let's see. 36 health. Bunch of level 4s. So we are higher level than you guys. AC 14 is not that impressive. Any of you have any crazy abilities? No. I mean, maybe some of these other ones do. But I'm guessing they're all basically the same setup. AC 10? You're probably a mage of some sort then. Well, I didn't want to fight you, but if you're gonna force me to, then that's on you. We'll go with Sonic Overload. Getting an extra D4 on all of our attacks is always great.
Keep going.
And let's get a couple of stabs in. Then pull back away from all of them. So she's half dead already, that's nice. Ensnared is less nice. Please don't kill Astarion. Oh. Alright. How do I want to do this? She's the leader, so getting her killed would probably be the first thing to do. Can't get too many. We can just hit the two of them, but Fireball would hit both, which would be nice. If I had a concentration spell, then we could do this, but I keep forgetting to do so. There's also the idea of just throwing her off the cliff. But let's pull back and just use a firebolt. Okay, you're no longer ensnared, that's good. Shadowheart. What can you do? We could do Spirit Guardians. Then it means that enemies will take damage just being near us. How big of an area? It's not that big, but we could potentially stand her in the middle so they're both taking damage. That's something.
Let's cook with fire, baby.
Karlak, can you take out this guy? Because I really, really don't want their mage causing us problems. Still alive. Oh, right, you get 2 attacks. Of course you do, because level 5. I'd forgotten about that. Finish him off. Thank you.
Can't even catch my breath.
My faith will protect me.
So, yeah, Shadowheart, use Spirit Guardians. Just because I kind of want to see how this plays out.
On the move.
Yeah, that worked out well for us. Let's see. Probably stand here so that if this guy comes up the ladder, he ends up getting hit as well. That's cool though, that walking past them hit them for the damage. I approve.
Come on, can't stay idle.
And you've already finished your turn more or less. Oh, he's not going to go up that way. Are you really going to walk all the way around to try and get up to us? I mean, I guess. Ow. Well now. You're going to attack next. So ideally, we'd finish you off before you can. Rather than attacking this guy. So we'll start with drinking your blood, so we get some healing and happy. And we did the double strike because that keeps putting itself on regardless of whether I want it to or not. And we'll just stay here. So if you want to attack with your bow, you have disadvantage because Astarion is next to you. Okay.
Breathe deep and move.
Let's see, you've got 19 health. This does up to 36, but probably on average is roughly around 19, assuming we hit with all the blasts, so... We did not hit with all the blasts, unfortunately. We still got 9 health left, which is a shame.
I'm ready.
So do you have to do anything to maintain the spell, or is it just going to stay on? Probably just stays on. Concentration, yeah. So walk over to this guy. And then, I guess, attack. Oh. Shame. And yeah. Pull back a touch so that if this guy comes up this ladder, he gets hit.
That's no blood.
Left him at 1 hit point because that's what we do. Can you jump up here? You can. This guy's in a bit of a bad spot. Alright, you're gonna run up here into Spirit Guardians. Thanks. Ha! And that's your whole turn, is just running up and getting hit. Fantastic. Turn off the dual wielding, because I always want that off. Alright, you're dead. I guess dash to get over here. And then stab him again.
Nothing important is ever easy.
Yeah, lightning damage. So, kind of haven't been keeping track, but we are picking up the lightning charges from casting spells. And that means we're doing extra lightning damage on each attack. And we've left him at 1 hit point. Man, we are good at that. I have no idea why we always end up at 1 hit point left, but it seems like it happens more often than it should.
One day I'll catch a break.
Can't give up. Fall, damn you.
Goodbye. So yeah, I was trying to not kill those people for no reason. No reason to keep them alive either. But we didn't have any real issues with them. But they attacked us, so that was their choice.
Something good here, I hope. Don't waste a step.
Now we just get to loot their whole base. Open the barrel. Thank you. Spirit Guardians didn't last terribly long, but certainly long enough. It's a good spell.
More for me.
Next up, from the True and Impossible Adventures of Tenebrix Morrow, a pulp serial following the real-life exploits of an interplanar ship captain. Yeah, we've read that portion before. It is quite a feeling to fall forever. Of course, fall does not exactly describe it, nor indeed does fly. Each patch of sky... Have we read this one? I do recall them falling through the elemental plane of air. Yes, where they... Yeah, slipped the ring of command, causing their friend to fall forever. Yeah, we read that one already. What about The Approachable East, Volume 1? Great dukes and duchesses, lords and ladies, and all who seek knowledge of the world, welcome. I've traveled far, seen much, and recorded all. My odyssey began in a humble tavern where I met a Rashemi mercenary. An approachable fellow, he offered me a tale in exchange for a drink. I accepted and was soon wrapped as 1 ale became 6. He told me the legends of his people, sharing their stories and culture. He told me of the lands he'd visited, from the Silver Marshes to Kalimshan, from the Moonshay Islands to the Plains of Purple Dust. The more he spoke, the more I realized I'd never traveled farther than Baragost. I felt like a fly, spending my short life buzzing about a latrine, ignorant of everything I was missing. Well, no more. The next day, I packed a bag and set up. Following the Cheanthar east, I would travel to Rashamen, see this magnificent world, and document it all. Lots of food. This has been a good place for us for getting supplies. Iron key. Don't know if we'll find what it goes to, but sure. Wow, are you actually out there, Xeris? You're gonna be hard to loot. No, we're looting Xeris right now. So the iron flask. I guess we will take it back, so let's see. A flask that can hold friends and foes, likely to make the former the latter. Yes, that's what we had read. Which is why I was keeping it safe. Encumbered, not terribly surprising. Can't get there. Because I'm heavily encumbered? Sure. Well, then we'll first send all that to camp. And then we picked up some armor and whatnot. Sort by weight, as always. Take all of the armors and the various weapons and whatnot. And give them to our barbarian. Now can we use the ladder? We can. Okay. So we were just encumbered. Since nothing is stealing anymore, that means we have in fact killed everyone that was in here. Which is good to verify, because I was assuming there would still be more enemies around. Clearly not. Various paintings. Moldy cheese. No. Can I get to that? I can. Not sure how I'm getting to those things, but I will take it. Toxin recipe. Again, I would like to stress to any reader to only use these harmful solutions when absolutely necessary and never ever against another intelligent being. We might have read this one already. No. This is clearly specifically for these people. Simple toxin, suspension of bullywug trumpet, and supplement of belladonna. Blow a waft of supplement over the suspension of bullywug trumpet. Make sure not to inhale. Close flask and shake vigorously. Don't forget the normal rule. Someone scribbled an exited note in the margin. I don't know. Beller, you've got to try this one, but be careful. These toxins are real nice, but they take a while to work. Bloke I used it on almost cut my head off after I nicked him. Worth it to see him choke to death on his own spit right after the attack, though. Brem. Okay. So yeah, reading those is important to be able to make new items with alchemy. Come on, pick up the wine. No.
Hey, soldier.
I wasn't trying to talk to you. You walked in front of me. Thank you. Ooh, a longsword. Silver ingot probably has value. Alright, so we've got the rest of this place to explore. You can get there. Come on. Do we actually have to climb all the way up and then back down to get there? Probably. It's a bit awkward. But just in case there are valuables over here. Hopefully there aren't traps back here, because we know they've had traps around. Though they thankfully disabled them when we came in. If they were alive now, they'd probably feel foolish. Yeah, there are definitely... Hello, Vol. Okay, we have not cleared out this place. This episode's running long, so perhaps we will pause here. Yeah, let's pause here, and then next episode we will investigate these guys, see if they are a threat to us, since currently they seem peaceful. So I'll see you then.